Dave Thomas has also been a state lawmaker, serving in the legislature from 1994 to 2002. As governor, he says he would move to cut taxes and push for full legalization of marijuana.
I find myself in a position as mayor, a former legislator, a small business owner, married for 39 years, a father of 2 and grandfather of 4, that, well, I have an opportunity to be that person to stand up and step forward for the ordinary, hard-working men and women across Alabama.
Thomas favors both school choice and education reform.
Well, I think we all understand by now that throwing more money at the problem is not the answer, because funding has gone up and our scores have gone down. What is it that you need that we can provide to retain those professional qualified teachers? And then at the same time, flip side of that coin, what can we do with regard to tenure reform in our education reform so that we can get rid of those who are underperforming and just, quite frankly, not suited to be in the classroom?
To shore up struggling rural hospitals, Thomas says perhaps some state scholarships and grants should be tied to students in healthcare fields working in smaller communities once they graduate.
If they accept that financial aid from the Alabama taxpayer, whether it's from urban or suburban taxpayers, perhaps we could meet those needs by requiring them to serve a little time out in the country, if you will, and that might be part of the solution.
Thomas seeks to legalize and decriminalize marijuana, expunging the records of those convicted of nonviolent marijuana-related crimes.
I think there's enough evidence to show over history that simply incarcerating someone, taking away their freedom to punish them, is not the best approach. We need to work with these folks to give them a better opportunity to raise their standard of living without resorting to crime.
He says Alabamians are taxed too much on the things they need to survive, like groceries and gas. He wants to slash those taxes and eventually eliminate the state income tax.
If we can remove the income tax, and of course that can't just be eliminated and walked away. You got to have something, a plan to replace those revenues. Same thing with the gas tax, because our infrastructure needs haven't changed. We do that through economic policy. And by removing the income tax, I mean, that's pouring jet fuel into our economic development engine. We'll take off like a rocket.
Thomas says the people should decide if they want expanded gaming or a lottery, adding he believes that both died in the state legislature again because the bills were bad.
Well, I share the opinion of most across Alabama, and that is, why can't we have a simple bill as opposed to this convoluted piece of garbage that they keep introducing time and time again that's only going to serve the special interest? That's why it keeps getting voted down.
To ensure election integrity, Thomas supports routine election audits. Carla Wade, WVTM 13.